So it was the early 1990s. It was at a mind-body medicine conference on Hilton Head when I had a real epiphany about storytelling. Up until that point, how I used storytelling was in the clinical realm. In a previous career, I was a therapist, and the work that I did involved using hypnosis and therapeutic storytelling and designing stories to impact at the unconscious level. And that's how I thought about using storytelling. But when I saw a man dying on stage, it hit me about a whole different application. Now, I don't mean obviously literally dying, but how many of you have ever given a presentation? How many of you felt like you were dying on stage? Yes, that all too unpleasant experience. This was an icon in the field and a very dynamic person who was really passionate about his topic, but he was still bombing. And what he was doing, he was talking at like a 30,000-foot level. He was talking very abstractly, sort of like the verbal equivalent of bullet points on a PowerPoint slide presentation. And it was interesting because also, in fairness to him, it was an after-lunch presentation, so that's never a great slot. So there are 1,000 people in the audience. And as I'm watching him dying on stage, I find myself like the life is draining out of me, and I'm like lapsing into a coma. But before I do, I just sort of look around, and I can see basically everybody else doing the same thing. Now, I don't know if he realized I've got to go to plan B here, or it was part of what he had planned on doing, but he changed everything because he started to tell a story. And it was amazing. I felt like I rose from the dead, like coming up out of my chair, like, oh, cool, a story. And I looked around, and I could see other people in the audience come to life. And I was thinking, that's the power of storytelling. And so one of the many ways of using storytelling to become a more compelling communicator is when you have the opportunity to speak in front of a group, to start off with a story. Now, let me ask you this. Why did I tell you that particular story?